These glitch videos are freaking the internet out, man. But look, make sure y'all go ahead and smash that like button, man. I know it's been a little bit. I had to step away. I'll give y'all another video addressing all of that. But look, man, let's catch up on these videos. Got a lot to explain. We ain't gonna do it here on this video though. It's gonna be a separate video for that. But look, let's hop into this video. Make sure we smash that like button. Since it's been a while, we should get like 10,000 likes on this video first day, y'all. But look, I missed y'all, love y'all. Let's get into it. Good vibes only. Just know we're going through this thing called life together.
Every single year, thousands of strange and unknown objects are seen in the sky and reported just in the United States alone.
I got some raggedy headphones.
If you stop to think about it, that's quite a lot of strange things going on in the sky. However, one thing is to see one of these unknown objects. And another thing is to see something that you can't even relate to or even begin to explain what it is.
Are they here? What the heck is going on?
So there is the moon. What's making that?
And this is something that at first sounds like coming from out of a sci-fi movie. However, sometimes it happens, and in very rare occasions it's captured on camera. And this is exactly the case with a social media account by the name of Eternal36Love. In this video, a group of people is enjoying the night sky, and there's a thunderstorm approaching, and at a certain moment, a lightning strikes nearby. And this is what happens. Did you see that? If we slow-mo and replay the video, you can observe what appears to be a ghostly human figure that forms right after the lightning hits the ground. It appears as if one of those supervillains from Marvel movies became reality somehow. If you watch closely, you'll see it very clearly. It looks as if a human electrical form of some kind, and it left internet users completely baffled. Some people believe this could be a demon, a jinn, or some sort of spiritual form. Others think that this is a fake video or edited or CGI or something like that. While others joke around that this looks like Electro or some sort of Marvel supervillain. Whatever's going on here, to this day, no one knows exactly how to explain it. Is it just a coincidence or is it something else entirely? But when it comes to glitches in the sky, it doesn't stop there.
What the hell y'all think that is? Y'all ever seen something like that in y'all life? I ain't never seen one of those, but that's very interesting to me. Look like the shit off of off of Spider-Man, right?
In a video recently posted by Eddie081 in Singapore, it was a really sunny and beautiful day. Everything looked like it should. This is until he looked up and realized something strange going on in the clouds, and this is what he saw.
They're gonna try to call that a sprite.
At first, if you watch closely in the video, it appears as if some sort of light beam can be seen bending in the clouds. Now this is something that you don't see every day. However, experts affirm that this is just a crown flash, a phenomenon that occurs in the clouds due to ice crystals and changing electrical fields within the thundercloud. Now, even though this is supposedly explained, I've never seen one before, and I know that most people haven't either. What gives the fact that in the past couple of years there have been so many videos of such a phenomenon going on all over the world. Does it have to do with some sort of changing frequency or pattern in our planet, or does it have to do with something else entirely? But it doesn't stop there. For some mysterious reason, when it comes to clouds glitching, there's a bunch of videos that no one even dares to explain. For instance, one of the most intriguing ones in my opinion, and one that I've featured before, was captured by Betita Joe.
See that shadow? Where are the clouds?
That's because it's cloaked.
In the video, we can see what appears to be the shadow of a cloud being projected into a mountain.
Like, we seen this video right here before, but I tell you this, like, that's how you know it's cloaked, y'all. It's cloaked technology. You know, all it's doing is reflecting. It got many, like millions of cameras probably. I don't know how it is now, but currently in 2023, but that's a lot of different cameras reflecting the environment around it. So it's not really invisible. It's there. So therefore, when the sunlight is coming down on top of it, you know, that's why it looks like it's shaded, because it's actually a solid thing right there. Crazy.
And she captured the video very clearly. There are some ideas and theories to why this is happening, but to this day it still remains a mystery. And at the time, it led a lot of people to speculate that this could actually be a legit glitch in the Matrix of some sort.
Ain't no glitch. Nope, exactly.
And surprisingly enough, even though the idea is very far-fetched, there's a bunch of videos out there portraying such a thing.
Una nube negra en pleno cielo azul.
Don't know what these things are.
Right, road clouds.
And it's exactly the case with a video that was posted by James B. McDaniel, something that supposedly happened in Monroe, Louisiana. And this is what was captured on camera. Check this out.
Oh yeah, because that's just perfectly normal people. That's what clouds do all the time, you know?
Para que viéramos exactamente qué es.
After the video,
I'm pretty sure that cloud will eat you. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, it moving like that shit look hungry. You feel me? Like, I ain't never seen a cloud do something like that, man. Like, just like the movie Nope. You see how it was eating them people?
it was posted, many internet users left comments saying that this was completely fake, while others say that this is the real deal. And others believe this could be an unidentified object camouflaged as some sort of cloud. And even though the video clip is very short, making it very difficult to affirm if this is the real deal or not, it is quite strange.
Yeah.
And again, the number of videos portraying strange and unexplained things going on with clouds is quite astonishing. So, in your opinion, what do you think is going on here?
Could be a good case of CGI, though.
In the 1970s, when my grandfather was much younger, I remember him telling me that he bought a blue car in a dealership. He was really happy about it. So he drove the car home, and he was pretty sure the car was blue. When arriving home, he got out of the car and the car was yellow. He was baffled by it, and he couldn't just get around this story, so he told everyone about it. The thing is, at the time, people just thought my grandfather was crazy. But the thing is, every day thousands of people live through something similar. Something they can't quite explain. They scratch their heads, they go back home, and they remain sleepless thinking about it for days.
That plane is still.
Is that normal?
No, that's not normal.
Rapaz, diabo de macacada é essa mesmo? Que esse colchão tá flutuando mesmo, moço? Não, irmão, ó. Não tem nada embaixo, irmão, ó. Não é mentira mesmo, não, ó. Diabo de macacada é essa, menino?
After 1999, when The Matrix was released, the topic of maybe living inside of a digital simulation became something bigger. It became a trend. And all of a sudden, there was this possibility that, maybe we are living inside of a simulation. And maybe sometimes the simulation glitches for some unknown reason.
This.
Well, if his wife isn't even looking good. I can't believe that. True Willie just placed his arm.
Look at this. It's almost fake looking.
Right, right.
But it's just a theory and we can't prove it or disprove it. A couple of weeks ago, met a cowboy who was waiting for his friend at a store inside his car, realized that he was face to face with one of the most chilling and strangest glitches ever. He was able to capture it all on camera, and this is how it all started. Check this out.
Guys, this girl keeps repeating the same thing over and over. She's gonna get out of her car. Watch her. She's done this 3 times. She's gonna get out of her car. She's gonna walk around the front. She's gonna go get in the passenger side. All right, watch her. This is super creepy. I don't know if it's like a glitch or what. Now she's gonna get out and she's gonna walk around the back of the car. Okay? She's gonna walk around the back of the car and then she's gonna get in. She's done this 3 times. She does it every 10 minutes. I'm just sitting in the parking lot. Now she's gonna look to the right and then she's gonna go. Now, whenever she leaves, she's gonna go over here and then she's gonna take a right and leave out of the park. Like the first 2 times, I'm like, what is going on? Now she's gonna go and she's gonna go to the highway over there. Sure enough, she goes up to the highway over there, takes a right, and then heads back. So in about 5 minutes, she's gonna be back and she's gonna keep repeating the same pattern.
For some mysterious reason, this woman keeps repeating a pattern and
Yeah, I know what that is, right? That's one of those NPCs. I'm telling you. It's really people out here that's just here, that's just existing, that's caught in a loop, you know, for you know, just to, you know, a lot of people just like that. You feel me? The people that just don't have no goals in life. They don't want to do anything. They don't care. They're content. That's because they were programmed like that and they're NPC at this point. It's crazy.
And a cowboy actually noticed that while waiting for his friend at a store. He goes inside the store to record the woman doing the repeated pattern once again, and this is what happens.
This again, just to prove to you guys that I wasn't crazy. Watch, she's gonna get out, she's gonna walk around the car, sit in the other side. She's stuck in the same pattern. She's done this 5 or 6 times.
She's still doing it. Somebody, hey man, somebody come get their auntie, man. She tripping.
And she's gonna get out, walk around the back of the car.
Somehow intrigued about this mysterious glitch, Mad Cowboy decides to go and talk to her to see if he could somehow get her out of this mysterious loop. And this is what happened next. Check this out.
Guys, she's back, all right? Out of respect for her, I'm not gonna show her face, but I'm gonna see if I can break the pattern.
This is interesting. Jeez. Go ahead, break the pattern. She gonna fuck you up.
Hey, good morning. How you doing? Hey, I was just sitting here and I saw you kind of doing the same thing over and over. And I was wondering if like stuff I didn't. I thought that was. Okay.
After approaching the woman, she replies back something that I can't exactly hear. If you can, please leave a comment. The thing is, he goes back to his car and he records her leaving for the last time. Completely baffled by it, he goes back to living his normal and regular life.
Jesus.
However, that same evening, 8 hours later after this event, this happens. Check this out.
Now I'm at the light and there is this girl with her mother. What is going on today? Like, how can this even be? I don't understand. Like,
Why are all these things happening?
After Meta Cowboy posted the video to his social media, millions of views and thousands of comments were pouring in, and people were confused. Some people believe that this is a legit glitch in the Matrix that maybe he caught on camera, while others think that the girl has some sort of OCD. Now, if you don't know what OCD is, it's an obsessive compulsive disorder that is characterized by unreasonable thoughts and fears and obsessions that lead to compulsive behaviors, and it's more common than most people would imagine. The thing is, there are degrees of this OCD. Some people have more OCD than others, and the list goes on. The thing is, what many internet users noticed is that for some mysterious reason, the woman is barefoot.
Right.
And not only that, there are other strange patterns in the video that if you notice, it would possibly point to the fact that maybe this is not OCD, maybe this is something else entirely. But I'm not exactly sure what. In your opinion, do you think this could actually be some sort of glitch in the Matrix? Or is it maybe that she has some sort of OCD? The thing is, how do you explain Meta Cowboy running into her once again the same day, 8 hours later? I mean, is this just a big coincidence, or is there something else to it? What's your take? What do you think is really going on here? Is this a legit glitch, OCD, or maybe something else entirely? In the past couple of months, there have been several strange videos surfacing the internet of what appears to be animals glitching or acting up.
Oh, hell nah.
What is?
Oh, hell nah. Hell nah. Yeah. No, we not. Not today. No, we not. You ain't gonna be on the car though.
And I guess that in most cases there is a really good explanation, like maybe these animals are just copying and imitating human-like patterns and behaviors for some strange reason.
The moment the cat do that, you gotta get the hell out. Simple. Yeah. You gotta get the hell out of my crib.
However, there are sinister and creepy occasions where people will actually capture their dogs and cats, sometimes in situations where you can't even begin to explain. And this is exactly what happened with a social media profile by the name of Yasmin. Check this
Quería
out.
grabar al guatón jugando y grabé en fallo en la realidad.
Te pisó, ¿viste?
¿Y dónde salió el
Te pisó el
tequila?
guatón. Pues métete en su camino.
Did you see where the second dog came from? Well, neither did I, nor anyone else on the internet. While some internet users believe that the smaller puppy somehow got entangled between the white dog's legs right at the beginning of the video, others suggest that it was something else entirely. If you watch the video closely and if we replay it in slow motion, you can actually see from the beginning of the video, the smaller puppy is nowhere to be seen. But what makes this even more sinister is that it appears to be more common than one would imagine. In a video posted by Terroris Nocturne, we can see what appears to be a deer trying to cross a highway. This is until this happens. Check this out. If you pay close attention, you can see what appears to be the deer actually crossing from one side to the other, but in a very peculiar way. Watch closely and you see that it appears as if the deer actually was able to go through the road barrier. Now of course, there's a really good chance that this is just a camera illusion due to the fact that it's dawn or dusk. But taking into consideration that loads of people actually captured something like this on camera, I'm not too sure. What's your take? Could it be that these animals actually glitched somehow, or is it maybe something else entirely?
Now, the thing is, when that dog came from up under the little small one, if I would have seen that in real time, I wouldn't have been welcoming to that little puppy that just came out that shadow like that, though, to be real with you. So the dog could have been possibly running under him the whole time. I don't know, because it looked like he kind of. But then again, I don't want to rule anything out. I got to watch that a couple more times. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that in the comments down below.
As humans, we have long been fascinated by the unknown and the mysterious, especially when it comes to creatures of the forest. In many cultures and tribes around the world, the belief in elves, gnomes, and other mystical creatures is not just a myth, but a very real and integral part of their daily lives. These creatures are said to possess some sort of magical power, and in the Western world, these magical powers are considered just a bad time story. However, some experts debate that maybe these beings actually exist, and if they do, they would have to somehow come from some sort of other dimension, a whole different world intertwined with ours.
Vean, muchachos, vean, los que no creen en los duendes, vean. Vean un duende, vean. Un duende, me acabo de aparecer acá en la Gran Colombiana. Ahí fue.
It is believed by some experts and researchers that there are at least 11 dimensions that have been already mapped.
Parece que a falha da Matrix ainda continua por aqui. Botar outro pé. Olha ali o reflexo, como é que pode? É um espelho comum, gente, ó.
So if half of this is true, it would help explain several different myths and certain videos, like this one that you're about to watch. An Instagram personality by the name of Ava Fav lives in Sonora, Mexico, and in one certain day she captured something quite chilling on her CCTV camera in her own garage. As you can see in the video, a boy seems to be walking on the sidewalk very close to her garage. Then all of a sudden, he appears to crouch under the house and somehow disappears completely.
You know what that reminds me of, y'all? Y'all ever seen that movie Vivarium? Where they was going to that neighborhood, the couple was going, they were trying to buy a house and they took them to this neighborhood where all the houses look exactly the same and the clouds and everything was perfect, but they couldn't leave. Y'all gotta go check that movie out. This is what they was probably hinting at right here. These people, do these beings exist? Whew, that's wicked.
At the time, it left many internet users completely baffled, and many users also thinking that this could be just a fake, a prank, or something like that. There has to be an explanation. However, in a second video, Ava shows her neighbor's CCTV camera from the same day and the same moment. And in the video, there's absolutely no one around. So it kind of doesn't make sense, because in her camera, her dogs were actually reacting to the boy. Not only that, in this second video, she goes outside and explains that there's no sewer shaft or nothing like that just next to her house where the boy crouched and simply vanished.
Como les decía anoche, este es el cristal de la puerta que de día se ve para afuera. Yo estaba aquí parada cuando vi al niño caerse. Y esa es la parte donde el niño desaparece, se deja de ver, como le quieran decir. Me están preguntando que si de casualidad no hay algo ahí. Pues no, chamacos, que va a haber una puerta. O sea, un portón, un portal. No sé, pues, o sea, no hay nada aquí, pues no hay nada.
So what exactly is going on here? Is this some sort of edit, a fake CGI, or maybe is it the real deal and maybe Ava captured something completely out of this world on camera?
All I know is I got footage of a nigga going under my house. The other camera didn't show. Oh, so he probably Yeah. I gotta move out like instantly. I'm gone.
Now let's just take into consideration for a brief moment the sheer number of CCTV cameras spread throughout the world, probably millions of them. And let's also take into consideration the possibility that maybe we're living in some sort of simulation, and maybe sometimes it glitches. That would mean that there are possibly hundreds of videos just like this one that we just watched. And I guess there are. And one of the most interesting ones, in my opinion, was recorded by Matthew Alvarez, who was working the overnight shift at a medium-sized hotel. And he all of a sudden notices this man just walking in and freezing in position. This is what Matthew recorded. Check this out.
I think this guy froze. Literally.
Oh, that man on that super lean.
What the?
My man.
As soon as Matthew began recording this bizarre event, notice this woman in the camera below. She's approaching the hotel. Now things are gonna get weirder. Check this out.
She gonna walk in,
he is literally there. It's not the camera that's frozen, it's him. There he is. This dude is still.
Wow, now he started moving?
According to an email that Matthew sent to me, he writes, I thought it was a camera defect, but I went outside to check and he was just there, frozen. I went back into the office and started filming. And what boggled my mind is that those doors are supposed to remain open if there's someone there just like he was. And they just closed behind him as if there was no presence at all. He also stayed there for quite a while like that, and I was very confused. As soon as the lady walks into frame, you can see the doors open, and those specific doors won't open at that distance either, so everything that happened in that particular moment was super weird. In your opinion, how do we explain this situation? It's not just the man that froze that makes things weird.
Hey, look, it's all these frequencies coming in from the sun that they've been trying to cover up, man. This joint emitting these frequencies, fucking the whole matrix up. Got motherfuckers out here tweaking this shit. You feel me?
Electronic door should have somehow detected him. And not only that, it's as if the man actually knew that there was someone approaching from a distance. What is going on in this video? Certain cultures and martial arts, it is believed that humans can actually bend water or air. Now, even though there is little to no proof of something like this, water bending is based on the Tai Chi martial art, an elegant and flowing style that is in constant motion. And at varying levels of skill, a waterbender can actually manipulate, freeze, unfreeze, and sharpen the water around them, making them a force to be reckoned with. Now, in most cases, water bending can be simply explained by static electricity.
Opposite charges attract.
In other words, there's a really good explanation for such a phenomena. However, there are videos out there and actually stories of people who are supposedly able to fully bend water without using static electricity, which in other words would be maybe considered as a glitch in the simulation or a form of manipulating reality somehow. In this next video that you're about to watch, uploaded by Redeemed777, you'll see what appears to be a tribe in Africa doing some sort of ritual. And if you watch closely, something strange and completely unexplained happens to the river water. Check this out.
They just drained the bathtub.
In a matter of minutes, the water completely disappears, and at first I thought that this could actually be some sort of natural phenomena, a low tide or something like that.
Nah, they did that.
However, if you watch closely at a certain moment, you can see what appears to be ripples on the surface of the water. From that point on, the water completely disappears rapidly. Whatever it is that's going on here, it is indeed very strange. Needless to say, the video left the internet completely baffled and divided. While some believe that this is just a coincidence, that somehow they knew the date, time, and exact moment of a low tide, others think that this is maybe the real deal, that maybe it has something to do with a ritual, spirituality, or maybe even some sort of mysterious way of bending reality. What's your take? What do you think is really going on here? Is it just a coincidence? Or is it maybe something else entirely?
Yeah, I gotta watch it too. Like, some people would be in the comments, oh, this is witchcraft, whoop, 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 whoop. No, our people are connected with the planet, you know? We're connected with the planet in so many different ways, man. Don't let people scare you away from what you're from and what you are. You know? Just because somebody else's perception of it, because they're afraid of it. That's all it was. When people saw our people, we were capable of many different things. They were terrified of that shit, what we can do. Now people are taking our old knowledge, man, and trying to make that shit work for themselves. And that's what we're currently dealing with. But just had to add that in there, niggas. Look, y'all know I had to come with that. Bow. But look, yeah, let's get back to it.
But it doesn't stop there. When it comes to strange things going on underwater, there seems to be lots of them. And I guess that the best explanation for that is the fact that we've only mapped about 10% of the global ocean using sonar technology. So yeah, there's a lot that we don't know. And on this next video that you're about to watch, something truly unexplainable happens during a live news broadcast in South Florida. The video was captured by Sheila, and this is what she saw that day.
No, I'm not going crazy. Watch. Again. You see that?
Did you see that? Well, most people didn't. If you watch closely to the upper right, you'll see some sort of object that appears to go underwater at a certain point and swoosh away very fast. After the video was posted, it amassed millions of views and thousands of comments, and internet users were simply baffled. Some believe that this is just a green screen glitch of some sort, while others think that this could actually be some sort of underwater submerged object, in other words, an underwater UFO. But I'm not sure. What's your take? Do you think this could actually be just a green screen glitch of some sort, or is it maybe something else entirely that Sheila captured that day?
I mean, green screen glitches don't look like that, but whatever.
When talking about the possibility of living inside of some sort of simulation, one has to consider the possibility of time travel. Now, even though to this day we haven't officially discovered a way to travel back in time in our human body, there are several sci-fi movies and stories of such a thing going on. And in an even creepier possibility, there's a really good chance that at some point in the future, someone has already invented a way to travel back in time. And if time travel actually exists somewhere in the future, it would theoretically be possible for us to observe such time travelers in our present and past. Now here's where things get really strange. If you start digging around for evidence of time travelers, you'll actually find some videos and pictures that will definitely creep you out.
Look at her on the cell phone. She try to put that shit up. Oh, these niggas
The
gonna
video
see.
uploaded by Scoop.
these niggas gonna only put it down. Yeah, she wasn't supposed to have that out. You feel me?
On YouTube, you can see a group of people walking just outside of a DuPont factory in Massachusetts.
Yeah, her iPhone.
This was 1938, and supposedly at that time people did not have mobile phones. However, in the video, you can clearly see a woman apparently holding what appears to be a cell phone. How is that possible? Now, if this wasn't already very strange, here's where things get even stranger. Researching a bit about the topic, I found out that the name of the woman is Gertrude Jones, and that she supposedly worked for the DuPont factory that you see in the video in the background, and apparently they were testing a wireless communication system. And that would technically explain that maybe she's holding some sort of walkie-talkie or something like that. However, many other internet users also researched the topic and found out that the first military walkie-talkies that were developed in the 1940s, 2 years after this video, were just too big to be the same thing. Not only that, no one actually found any documentation that DuPont was experimenting with wireless technology.
Think about it.
Nevertheless, the device that she's holding is way too small to be any wireless communication systems for 1938. But it doesn't stop there. In a video from 1928, a Charlie Chaplin video, you can see what appears to be the same thing going on. A person walking, holding apparently a mobile phone. But if you think this is all very strange, it gets even stranger. In the 1995 Mike Tyson fight, we can see also what appears to be a person holding a smartphone. Now, this was 1995 and smartphones did not exist at the time, so what is going on here? Apparently, there's an explanation, and it could be some sort of digital camera that was very popular at the time. However, if we replay the video several times, you can clearly see it really does look like a smartphone and not some type of camera. But I could be wrong. However, in a video posted by Andres Pastrana Arango, on the Panama Canal inauguration in 1999, we can see something similar. A person apparently holds what appears to be an iPad. Now remember, this was 1999. There were no iPads at the time. When the video was first uploaded to YouTube, many internet users were completely baffled by what they were seeing. Some people suggested that this was actually a Sony DSC F55 camera model. Now, taking a closer look at this model, it looks a bit different than what the person is actually holding, so I guess this is not it. And internet users apparently agree. The Sony camera model had a smaller screen, and what the person is holding is a full-screen iPad-type device. So whatever is going on here, it is very strange, and also very difficult to prove or disprove that this is indeed time travel. In your opinion, what do you think is going on here? And what's the best time travel evidence that you've ever seen?
It's a reason why I keep telling y'all that, look, man, you can never, they don't want you to be on the same level as them. So these devices are old devices. This is not new technology. This is very, very old, ancient technology. If you even go back and look at like the carvings on some of these pyramids and some of these structures from back in the day, guess what? It shows gods and goddesses, whatever you want to call them, pharaohs. It shows some people with devices that resemble iPads and phones and stuff like that. They even got, I even have videos on this channel where they were showing a lot more of this stuff with people. They had electric scooters, electric cars. They had vehicles that was running off of water already too, from way back when, like the 1800s. But you will never be on the same level as the government, and it's that way for a reason. It's to keep you below. It's to keep you in the not knowing, people. But it is what it is, though. Y'all can continue, you know, live in this little. Y'all already seen the NPC. Some of these people, some people y'all know is already living like that. They caught up in a vicious ass loop. You might as well be an NPC. One step closer. You know, that's just wild though. But look, hopefully y'all enjoyed this video right here. Hopefully y'all got something from it. You know, it's a lot going on in this world. We're gonna be dropping a lot more videos to come. But make sure y'all stay locked in. Make sure y'all got those notifications on. Like I always say, spread love, because there's too much hate in this world. Love yourself. Spread love, because there's too much hate in this world. Love you guys. See you in the next video. And I'm out, though. Wow. I guess I'm glitching in the Matrix, too.